um, strategies to add on to your essays, and I don't know if it's going to save this from last time. Yeah, there we go. So if then and cause effect, which are two similar things that we can talk about when you're adding on to the explanation of your body paragraphs. When what was mentioned earlier off camera, off recording, was the idea of how many sources do you need, how many quotes are you using. When you use 1 to 2 quotes per paragraph and then explain it, what are you doing with the explanation? So what you're saying to help prove your point: if this is true, then this is true. So an if then sentence is something that adds a lot of power to an argument. What you're saying in this kind of format is, given what this person had said or what this evidence is that I'm using, then it proves my point by this way. So by using the if-then phrasing, you're really keying in on the fact that you're trying to prove a point and you're trying to prove consequences or results. Very similarly is cause effect. What is the reason something happens and what is the effect it has on people? So, for example, going to talk about protests, the cause of peaceful protest is because, for example, people feel the need to address a cause or a situation. When people protest, then what is the effect? What happens? And there's a lot of quotes from the 4 articles that talk about the effects of either peaceful protest or nonviolent protest is another way of calling it. Also violent protest. So there's a lot of follow-up you can do for any claim that you make by using the cause effect formatting or pattern of writing. So again, when you think about writing your body paragraphs, it's any of the major points that you're writing about for your argument that you're making. Peaceful protests are necessary for change because whatever. One of the reasons is this. Then I'm using a quote from a story in the article. Blank says this. If that is true, then it proves that, and you're following through on what you're saying in the beginning of the paragraph all the way through the end. And that's super powerful way of writing. And cause effect, same thing. The cause is mentioned in this quote, or the cause of this is this. The effect is then this. So again, when you're writing and you're trying to take that next level, that next step to create powerful argumentation for whatever you're writing about, for not just even this topic about protest, but for any argument essay that you're writing in this class or any other, then these 2 tips, these 2 tricks, phrases are really good ways of getting that done, the if-then and the cause effect. So I wanted to present that to you guys, and I'm just going to stop the recording for that now, and I'll post that quick bit up in just a moment.